Hello everyone, welcome back to the Oracle Flame Tarot. I am your hostess, Firefly, because I am a luminous being. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. Thank you so much for the new subscribers. Thank you for all the views. I really and greatly appreciate it. Okay, seeing as though my message is getting out, I'm so glad that you guys are receiving the messages, and I hope that they are bringing support into your life and confirmation into your life. Okay, also thank you to those who have shopped with Art of the Root. I greatly appreciate it. All right. Also, speaking of Art of the Root, the description box will have the link for Art of the Root, the store, so that way you can get candles like these. They also have oils, okay, for you guys. Please take advantage of the 10% discount code that will also be linked in the description for you guys, okay? Yeah, also, if you guys haven't already, visit my Etsy shop. That link will be down in the description, as well as I will link the decks that I use through Amazon as well for you guys, okay? Because I know some of you have been asking what decks I have been using, okay? As you guys can hear, I'm back at the Overlook. I'm assuming that this is a more suitable and more comfortable place for me to be able to do my readings, because obviously my light is making some people very uncomfortable. So before I get into any type of confrontations, I remove myself. So I'm back here where I feel more comfortable to be able to freely provide messages for you guys, okay? And this morning while I was taking a shower, the message came to me, people fear what they don't understand, okay? So some of you may be coming into your spiritual gifts at this time, where you might be around some family members who have different belief systems than you, but don't let that discourage you, and don't let them demonize your gifts, okay? Don't allow them to put your light out, okay? Keep shining. Like Big Sean said, they can't take away the light, okay? Yeah. So let's get into it. We're going to open up with our psalm. We always pray Psalm 23. Psalm 23 can be used for protection, as well as keeping you in guidance towards a peace-filled life, okay? So, all right. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He guides me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runs over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me in all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Ashe, Amin, Aman, Ra. All right. Thank you guys for viewing that left eye twitching video. I hope that resonated with you guys, because my eye is still twitching, and I've gotten confirmation again through other readers that I listen to. It's something big coming, y'all. It's like financial blessings is coming, okay? Some of you are going to be connecting to ancient deities as well, okay? Some of you may have been either seeing serpents or snakes, or dreaming of them. The context of your dream can definitely tell you a lot about what's going on subconsciously, okay? And then some of you may be connected to some type of serpent god or goddess, okay? The one that I feel some of you may be connected to as we get on this topic of serpents, it might be Wadjet. It's Wadjet. She is she is an ancient serpent goddess from Egypt, okay? Egyptian pantheon, okay? So this reading is most likely going to be centered around this new moon in Aries. I know in another video I said full moon in Aries. I do apologize. I'm making a correction in this video. There is a new moon in Aries that is actually taking place, I believe, on the 21st. The moon should be fully new. Fully in its new phase. But you know, when it comes to moon energy, some can feel it 3 days before, and some can still feel it 3 days after, okay? So I'm going to just jump right in with our symbolism for today. So with the new moon in Aries, what I found during like my research or whatever have you, I found that this new moon in Aries is going to invite us to pursue whatever new desires are born and emerging during this rebirth, okay? So during this new moon, some of us are going to be welcoming in new energies as far as like new jobs, new ideas, new innovations, new ways of living for ourselves and those around us, okay? This is transformative, okay? We're going to be transmuting old energies into new energies and making them work for our highest and greatest good, okay? So that's for the alchemists and the magicians that are out there, okay? The serpent and snake symbolism, okay? Snakes and serpents symbolize fertility or a creative life force, okay? The Kundalini energy, all right? If you guys don't know what the Kundalini energy is, that is the energy that lays dormant at the root chakra, okay? And once you start awakening your 7 main chakras, that energy begins to rise up where it goes through all 7 chakras, okay? And once it gets to your crown, it opens you up so that way you are now connected to the collective energy source, okay? That's how I see it. And that's how I understand it to be. All right, now some of you can do more research. You know, you can leave it down in the comments for what you found. And I'm open and receptive to learning all types of new things, okay? So do your own research here, all right? Also, the snake and serpent represents transformation, rebirth, immortality, and healing, okay? The Ouroboros is the symbol of the snake eating its tail. I know some of you guys have probably already saw that. If you've watched, what is it? It's a show on freaking Netflix called Carbon something or something carbon. Anyways, on that show, they talk about getting new skins, like being able to take your consciousness and put it into another skin. And the guy in there has this particular tattoo where it is the snake eating its tail, okay? And that's the Ouroboros, okay? And that represents eternity and the continual renewal of life, okay? And then something else dawned on me too, that the Egyptian pharaohs, their crown had the snake. It was like a cobra in their crown, okay? And that cobra is said to represent the goddess Wadjet, okay? And excuse me, sorry guys. And then Wadjet is, again, she's a very ancient goddess who is associated with royalty. So some of you have royalty, ancient royalty in your blood, okay? Ancient wisdom in your blood, okay? And it's waking up during this time, all right? All right, and then sidebar, I definitely had a dream about snakes. I was on like a beach. It was me and my kids, and it was a bunch of like these large tires or whatever have you. But it was a very large green snake that just, it looked like she might have been standing up. I know it was a woman because it gave me feminine type vibes, okay? But it was smiling. Like all of the snakes were smiling. Some of them were sleeping, but they had a smile, if that makes sense. Anyways, the green snake started chasing me, and y'all, I ain't gonna hold you. I was running, and I was telling my kids to run in the dream. But when I woke up, I was just like, maybe I shouldn't have ran. Maybe I should have embraced that. So if I do have a dream again, I'll definitely try to be more mindful in the dream and actually embrace that. Okay, I don't want to run from my gifts. I want to embrace them. Okay. All right. Oh, we didn't do our angel number. Okay. Angel number. All right, we'll go with angel number 315 this morning, okay? The changes you are seeing are the answers to your prayers. Trust that the next steps on your path will be delivered to you, okay? Whew. Boy. All right. The changes you are seeing are the answers to your prayers. Trust that the next steps on your path will be delivered to you. Ashe. All right. So again, with the rebirth, the transformation, everything is lining up, okay? Everything is definitely lining up. All right, I'm going to pull, starting this reading off. Again, this is for the new moon in Aries, okay? Just whatever it is that Spirit has for us, what we need to know right now in this time or when this video finds you, okay? All right. I've already called in the Most High, my higher self, and my ancestors who are of the light, and my star. All right, and this is the Moonology Manifestation Oracle card by Yasmin Bolin. Okay. All right, we have new moon, excuse me. We have new moon in Taurus, okay? Know your worth. We definitely got new moon energy here. So at this time, Spirit is just reminding you to know your worth, okay? Then we have full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve, okay? Because Aries energy is very fiery and they are very confident and courageous, okay? So it's like they're fearless, okay? So Spirit is asking that you let your fears dissolve, like remove your fears at this time, okay? And know your worth. Especially for those who are selling products. I'm hearing some of you guys have products that you are selling, and you might be feeling like maybe your price is a little too high. Don't ever feel like you're charging too much for your product because you created it. Your blood, sweat, and tears went into it, okay? So like my little brother told me, charge what you're worth, okay? Charge what it's worth. Charge for your time, for your creativity, and for your energy. Charge, okay? And if it's too high for that particular crowd that you are talking to, that ain't your crowd. That's not your clientele, okay? Then we have last quarter moon in Cancer. Some of you may need to step back and take a breather at this time. Relax, okay? And then at the bottom, we have full moon in Aries. Cool your emotions. Some of you might be hot-headed like Aries. You know, when you make an Aries mad, all hell breaks loose, okay? They're fiery. I believe that they are ruled by Mars, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Okay? So yeah, so some of you may be a Taurus or Cancer, okay? Or this might be your moon sign, all right? But right now, God is telling you to know your worth, let go of your fears, and step back and breathe. Take a breather, okay? All right, this is the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck. I think this is a really cool deck. All right, as I split the deck, we have Revolution and Alchemy, okay? Like I said, some of you guys are alchemists. You're going to be transmuting that old negative energy and making it positive so that you can use it to propel yourselves through this next phase. Some of you are tapping into ancient wisdom. Some of you might already know who Wajet is, okay? All right, we have gratitude. I know I've said this before. Gratitude is very high vibrational, okay? You have to be thankful for the things that you currently have so that the universe and God can provide you with more of that, okay? So focus on what you already have at this time. Show gratitude. Be grateful for it, okay? All right? Then we have future love letter. Some of you are connecting to your higher self at this time. Okay, where you are showing your higher self love. All right, I know I definitely just gave thanks to my higher self. She is definitely helping me on this path to get me to where I need to be. Okay, this one wants to come out. All right, we have unconditional love here. All right, Spirit is sending us unconditional love because that is the blueprint for our higher selves and for this next chapter of our lives. Okay, that's high vibrational as well. That and gratitude, that's very high vibrational energy. So some of us are vibing extremely high. Our vibe is high right now, okay? When I say vibe, I'm talking about like your frequency, your aura, okay? Then we have karma. There's justice and karma being served, all right? Some of us are on the end to receive good karma because we've done the work. Like I said before, we've passed our AP classes, okay, in the school of life, all right? And that entails the fact that we passed, it allows us freedom, okay? We're free from this matrix. We don't, what am I trying to say? We don't operate the same way that other people operate, okay? So it allows us to have more freedom in this matrix, okay? Because we can see through the BS that this matrix is trying to have on us, like these strongholds, but we are free from those things as far as our mindset and the way that we maneuver through life right now, okay? It's like we got the cheat codes, okay? Yeah, look, because we're transcending. We're transcending. And it's universal oneness that's happening right now. Okay? Because we're all connected. There's a collective that is transforming and shedding old skin right now, like the snake, like the serpent. Okay? Some of us are creating generational wealth. All right? We have tradition. I wonder what that's talking about. I'm going to have to look into that some more. Some of us might be stepping out of tradition, or some of us may be actually learning more about the traditions of our people. With these people here, it looks like they are surrounding this particular deity. Okay? Adurasinsin. Probably saying that wrong, but it's a lot of, looks like spirits that are around this deity, okay? So this could just represent that you are learning about ancient deities right now, okay? And you're starting a new tradition, like with your kids, because you're teaching them about it, or with your family because you're teaching them about it. Okay, some of you may be connecting more with crystals during this time, okay, and you may be receiving messages from the crystals as well. Some of you might be this is falling under unconditional love. Some of you might be working with rose quartz right now, okay, because you are welcoming in unconditional love for yourself and for those that are around you, because you just realize, you finally come into realization that we are all one. Okay, everything is connected. Look, you're healing. All right, I'm not gonna take all of them. Just the one that was on the top. Obviously, this one wanted to come out too. All right, and there's restoration that is taking place. This is giving temperance type energy, okay? You might be a Sagittarius here, okay? But you are restoring, you're healing. There's restoration that is taking place, like with that transformational energy that's going on. We're all transcending right now, okay? There's DNA upgrades taking place during this new moon in Aries, okay? Because we're transmuting old energy. And then look, we have family. at the bottom. Some of you may be walking away from family during this time, okay? So that you can continue on with your journey. Some of you may be creating new families with people who are on the same wavelength as you right now, okay? All right, let's see where we're going. One moment. All right, we're gonna pull from the Dreamer's deck. I hope this is making sense to you guys. Some of you may be journaling right now, okay? This Traditions card, I'm gonna look into that before I pull from here. Oh, look, okay? So with this card, it says here that although many roads lead to the same place, which is the throne, or to the divine spirit, they all are unique and powerful, okay? Traditions keep our legacy alive, and through our students, we pass down the gifts of song, recipes, and even some people may be passing down oracle decks or tarot decks, okay? All right, so Aduro Sensen comes to you when you are asked to recognize the importance of the connection we have with every heartbeat of each person on this planet, okay? So again, like we're all connected. It's like we're all a part of God's body. We're all little mini versions of the creator of this realm, okay? Of the Most High. So it's like when people say God is within us, that's why, because we're all a part of God, okay? Some of you are coming into realization that we are all a part of one another, okay? So that's why you're working on unconditional love, so that you can have unconditional love for yourself and the people around you, okay? Like, oh, and look, that's crazy. I said some of you guys are working with rose quartz. Check this out here in this with this card here, okay? So it says in the crown of this deity sits this cannabis leaf, okay? And you see the rose quartz behind her? I didn't even notice that at first. Look, it's rose quartz there. But this looks like a rose quartz to me. And the fact that it landed on unconditional love. When you work with rose quartz, you're working on unconditional love for yourself and for others. Okay? So the rose quartz has a spiral etched in the crystal. And that serves to remind you that there's continuity in the cosmic forces. Okay? And the cannabis leaf heralds the energy of the heart space, okay, as well. All right, so so this is heart chakra activation for us during this Aries, this new moon in Aries. There's heart chakra activation taking place, okay? I do recall a time from when I had a reading done by a young lady. I call her my spiritual mom. I'll be glad when I can get in contact with her again, because we lost contact, but neither here nor there. She did like a tattoo activation on me for one of my tattoos that I have. And when I went to go meditate after doing that with her, she's an energy healer as well, and she is very powerful. Okay, so I was learning from her. I learned a lot from her. So during this time I was trying to meditate, right? So my Kundalini, I felt it rising. I felt it. I was going through a whole portal, y'all. I promise y'all, I'm not lying. I swear. Right hand, okay? I put that on my life. All right, so I'm in a meditative state and I'm going through a portal, right? I can see the stars, and it's, you know, like on those movies that you watch, like Star Wars and all that, like how they be doing like warp speed and they spaceship and shit. That's how it was. And it was crazy because it was so fucking cool. But I felt the Kundalini energy rising or whatever have you, right? It cleared through my root, through my sacral, my solar plexus, and when it got to my heart, it stopped because my heart wasn't opened enough. for the energy to be able to go through. So this is cool. It's finally happening, where the heart chakra is finally opening up to this unconditional love for yourself and for those that are around you. Okay, you're starting to see the bigger picture here. Okay, so when that happened to me, I felt it stop. And I kind of got jolted out, because it was like, it can't go any further. That energy, when it starts rising, if it gets to a chakra that is closed, it's not just gonna burst through it. It's gonna pretty much come to like a stop. And that's exactly what it did. And I felt it in my chest. And this was years ago. So this takes time to open these chakras and get them aligned. This is not an overnight thing. So some of you have been working for years to unlock your chakras and to get them into alignment. And now your heart is finally coming into alignment. Okay. So this is very exciting. This is exciting because now it's like, okay, you are coming into contact, and look at her tongue. You're coming into contact with these serpent energies. Okay. Because they're trying to help you, remove everything in that's blocking your heart chakra. Okay. Look at all this shit coming out this heart. Look at that. Look at all this stuff. All that wisdom, that ancient wisdom and knowledge that's in there, and you trying to hold it and lock it up. But I know it's some hurt that happened in past lives, and in this life, it's a lot. I know, but it's so much goodness within your heart too. And look at that. It look like a flower, like a lotus flower. It's just opening up, and it's unstoppable. You can't stop this force. It's just like you're a force to be reckoned with right now, because your heart is open. And it's like that Care Bear type energy. You are beaming unconditional love. And some people, it rattles their demons, honey. They don't like that shit. But fuck them. Okay? Dang, that's crazy. And I said something. Yeah, y'all. Look, y'all are pretty much expanding your heart space right now. And it is also expanding your mind's programming. And it's encouraging you to go deeper into learning. Okay, so some of y'all look like that higher learning card that be coming out. It's time for some of y'all to go deeper within and learn, okay? Because that ancient wisdom is within you, because like I said, we're all a part of God's body. We're all a part of God. So we have that same God wisdom within us, that ancient wisdom, okay? You can look for help outside, but at the end of the day, you have to go within in order to unlock your heart, in order to unlock the other chakras, okay? You hold the keys to that. All right? So with this deity here, she is also asking that you seek your authenticity, okay? In order to fully live your human experience. During this new moon, you can ask yourself, where do my truths lie? And can I make meditation a daily self-care ritual? You can also ask yourself, do I see value in cultural traditions right now? And another question you can ask yourself is, am I ready to experience the benefits of being disciplined? Okay? Yeah. And some of y'all got to do this, and and this is going to help your family, your past family too. This is going to help your ancestors as well, with you unlocking your heart and getting that wisdom. Okay, that's what they've been pointing you to this whole time. All right, I'm gonna pull from this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and stop the reading here. Okay. And again, this is the Dreamer's deck. Okay, these are affirmation cards. I'll pull. All right, y'all, I'm sorry, we got a little disconnected, but I've already pulled the cards. So the first card that came out is, I know that I must stay in the present moment to enjoy the journey. All right, and it says, I am right here. The second one that came out is, I know that a simple shift in perspective can change my reality. I choose joy. As an alchemist and as a magician, you control your reality, okay? You control your own emotions, all right? The third card that came out is, I know that focusing my attention on things I cannot control distracts me from my journey. I am letting go. This is the fourth one that came out. I know that my blessings come from being thankful for what I already have. I am grateful. And the last one is, I know that my purpose is far greater than just working and paying bills. I am more than my career. Okay? All right, those are the messages that I have for you guys today for this new moon in Aries. I hope that you guys take some time out for yourselves today so that you can reflect and journal. All right. Again, this is the Oracle Flame Tarot. I am your hostess, Firefly, because I am a luminous being. And thank you so much for watching. Peace. I'm out.